Broken arm exit ticket. Compare and contrast success criteria. I can compare two stories to see what is the same. I can contrast two stories to see what is different. Broken arm. Nico hung by his knees from the monkey bars. He beat his chest and made monkey sounds. His friends laughed. Ding, 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 ding. That bell meant recess was over. Nico grabbed the bars with one hand. He slid his legs from the bars. All of a sudden, he hit the ground hard. Nico wasn't sure what had happened, but his arm hurt. It hurt a lot. He didn't want to cry in front of his friends, but Nico couldn't help it. Mrs. Simmons could tell something was really wrong with Nico. She sent him straight to the nurse. The nurse put her hand around Nico's arm gently. He yelped in pain. I'm going to have your parents take you for an x-ray, the nurse said. This arm might be broken. Nico's dad picked him up from school and drove to the hospital. They waited a long time. Nico's arm still hurt. Finally, Nico had an x-ray. The arm was broken, but it would heal. Nico would need a cast. He got to choose the color, green with black stripes. The next day at school, Nico's friend signed his cast. At recess, he stayed away from the monkey bars. Tara's troubles. Clean up from free time, Mr. Blake called to the class. It's time for our spelling test. Tara didn't like spelling tests. She hadn't studied for this one. Please, Mr. Blake, can I go to the nurse? Tara asked. My stomach hurts. She went to the nurse for a few minutes. She laid on a cot. Soon the nurse sent Tara back to class. It was time for art. Tara loved art class and had a good time. When Mr. Blake showed up, Tara remembered that math class would be next. Tara didn't like math class. Mr. Blake, she called, my stomach hurts again. Can I go back to the nurse? Back at the nurse, Tara lay down. After several minutes, the nurse sent her back to class. Tara found that her class was not doing math. They were having a birthday party for Thomas. Tara smiled. She saw cupcakes. Tara, you'd better not have a cupcake with your stomach ache. Come sit over here. You can take your spelling test and work on the math you missed. Tara looked at the pile of work. Now her stomach really did hurt. Use these two stories to answer the following questions. Number 1, who had a more serious health problem? Nico, Tara, neither. Number 2, who went to the school nurse? Nico, Tara, both. Number 3, Nico and Tara both learned a lesson. How are these lessons different? Number 4, how are Nico and Tara the same? Number 5, how were Nico and Tara different? Your teacher will grade questions 3, 4, and 5 at a later date. Click Submit when you are done.